Kenya remains a reliable partner in regional and international peace and security efforts. Over the weekend, I was in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, co-chairing the first ever EAC SADC Joint Summit on the security situation in the DRC. Together with other leaders, we called for an immediate ceasefire, humanitarian access, and a peaceful resolution through a merged Nairobi-Luanda process that will centralize around dialogue. We made it very clear that there cannot be, and there is no possibility, of a military solution to this DRC problem. It is regrettable that diplomatic missions and peacekeeping forces, including SADC and UN personnel, have come under attack in DRC. We urged the DRC government to ensure the safety of diplomatic staff and peace missions. Peace initiatives such as the DRC process require sustained funding. However, many efforts falter due to inconsistent financing, leading to delays that create vacuums and risk further violence. To prevent this, we must establish a structured and predictable mechanism for funding peace initiatives. I urge states and international organizations to work together to guarantee adequate resources for effective peace building. In fact, as part of the reorganization of the Africa Union in the reform process, is to do more around conflict prevention and peace building, rather than managing conflicts when they are already fully blown. These are some of the discussions we will be having this week in Addis. To this end, we propose that EAC and SADC ministers convene a joint meeting to establish a joint technical team under the two regional secretariats. This team would develop a coordinated strategy for financing, ensuring accountability, and mobilizing support from partners, including those gathered here today, hopefully. A structured approach to funding and international engagement is essential to sustaining the EAC SADC Peace Initiative in the DRC. And to just give you a broad aspects of what this is all about, is that we believe that first we need to merge the Nairobi and Luanda processes, because having two concurrent processes running parallel creates unnecessary competition, creates avenues for forum shopping, and many other things that undermine the ultimate goal of these processes. So we agreed that these processes should be merged into one. Number two, we also agreed that we should expand the space for facilitators, so that instead of having one facilitator, we will have 3 facilitators. And we are in consultation between me and my co-chair on identifying the additional facilitators so that we can provide a more robust mechanism and energize the whole process of mediation in the DRC. And number 3 is to focus on both intra-Congolese dialogue amongst the parties in the DRC, and also in the dialogue between DRC and its neighbors, more particularly with Rwanda. That will be the focus of the mediation process and the facilitation process, and the merger of these two processes we will be proposing for an endorsement from the Summit of the African Heads of State. And to avoid the pitfalls of the past, both processes suffered funding challenges. We have agreed that this time round, we want to agree on a funding mechanism that is predictable and that can sustain the whole process to its conclusion, because the situation in DRC is so dire, is so tragic. In fact, it is an indictment to leadership, not just in our region, but I think globally as well.